bricks, Knox finest.
Yeah, yo, we live, those fine.
Welcome to the Seventh Letter Podcast. He is I and I am him, the letter G. Glad to have you here with me. Damn, it's been a minute. I ain't shaved. It's the end of the semester. I've been gone for a little while because I had to finish up strong. I told you guys I had to put things back in perspective. You know, school for family, school, then my podcast, my 5-year journey on where I'll end up at the end of this shit. So finally finished. One more semester left. Then I start the MBA program in September. But I'll be finished with one master's degree, and I'm very, very excited. Happy Mother's Day to all of the beautiful mothers across the world. I would not be where I am today without wonderful women. They have contributed probably the most to my life. They basically just made sure I was okay my whole life. I mean, I had to go ahead and fight and become a man on my own. But while I was out there messing up, without their prayers, their dinners, them babysitting me, them making me laugh. I'll tell you a story. And this is like my best friend. He's my god brother, but he's like that's like my brother. We've known each other since we were in the baby carriage. I was a chubby kid, so I didn't have a lot of girls. I didn't have like a Valentine. So everybody having a Valentine or whatever, and I think I was just talking, you know what I'm saying, to my mother and my godmother at the time. And my first Valentine was my godmother. You know what I'm saying? Like, women have been like so good to me in my life where I am so appreciative of you. Mothers are so much better at parenting than dads. Well, then the mothers in my life are a much better dad than I am. How about that? My mother is probably the most even. She doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. I mean, now I guess as an adult, she's a retired, 65-year-old, 66-year-old woman now. So I'm wilding. But she's just full of joy, full of energy. Still works out 4 to 5 times a week. Just can't sit still. She's still like a mother to the core. She cannot help it. She when we were growing up in Newark, she ran a very tight ship. You know what I'm saying? Like, things had to be done. Things had to be regimented. We had laundromat and food shopping on Thursdays, church on Sundays, Bible studies on Wednesday, prayer meeting. No, Bible studies on Tuesdays, prayer meeting on Wednesdays. Like, it was just, but she kept us out of trouble. She kept us in a relationship with really, really solid people, real good people. You know what I'm saying? My godmother's mother, Miss Washington, she used to be like just the glue, like the matriarch, held everything together. You know what I'm saying? We all go down there and talk to her. You know what I mean? Her husband, Mr. Washington, just a solid, quiet dude, only spoke whenever he spoke. It was just just game. You know what I'm saying? Short sentences he just gave you. Yo, I'm hungry. I don't eat pork chops. Then you ain't hungry. A stomach full ain't nothing but a stomach full. You know what I'm saying? It was just the people that surrounded me growing up. It was always just strong women. You know what I mean? So I knew when it was time for me to pick a wife, it would have to be someone of that ilk. You know what I mean? Like, someone of that cloth, someone that was strong, someone that was smart, someone that was regimented, someone that will create a really solid foundation for me. I'll be honest. I myself, I can be undisciplined at times. I can be a procrastinator. I can get out of control, just lose myself in fun. I just want to have fun and have a good time. And but when I have structure, I can be explosive. And the one thing that my wife provided me was structure. You know, in the beginning, it was hard because I was always feeling like I was missing something. You know, like I'm missing, my friends is doing this, I can't go because I'm doing this thing, trying to get my life together and trying to build a career and a life for myself and my family. But she created that structure that I needed to be successful to this day. Because I'm the type of person that when we schedule the classes for me to go to school and stuff, I don't like to see it. I just like, all right, this is what we doing. Okay, task, let's do it. I'm very task oriented. So my wife makes my schedules for me. So whenever I go to school and I take a class, my wife tells me what I'm taking and I just do it. And next thing I know, you got one class to go. Because if I look at the picture, the full picture, it feels like it's just, it's too, the journey's too long. So I probably, will retreat from it. But if I do it class at a time, one day at a time, and I also think sobriety has helped me with that. I look at my sobriety as just one day at a time. Very, very fragile, very fragile. It was a time where I felt like I had it. And then I lost one of my old friends, Drew. He was sober, and he had a heroin addiction. Mine was alcohol, but we used to talk about sobriety all the time and how excited he was and how excited I was. And we used to go to the gym and we were getting our shit right. We sent each other, if you look at our inboxes, it'd just be pictures of our bodies and stuff, see how we looking or whatever, man. And he got all skinny and he started to put weight back on and started to care about his appearance and stuff. And we would talk about sobriety and the triggers and stuff like that. And he would say, man, yeah, man, I see that, that thing over there in the corner, that my alcohol in the back over there doing push-ups, just getting stronger while we thinking, we got it. And he was like, man, it's a gorilla in the corner behind me. And unfortunately, he got back with the young lady that kind of introduced him to the drug, and he ultimately overdosed, and we lost him. So rest in peace, Drew. But back to just mothers. My wife, she creates this environment for me, along with being a mom, an excellent mom. Got all the kids and activities, make sure they're good, make sure held us all together, and in a way kind of raised me from my out of my immature stage in life, which I still am immature in some ways, but that's because I like to laugh a lot and I like to keep things light because this world is serious, and for my sanity, I have to keep things kind of on the light side. So, but I just want to thank all the mothers. I think that Black mothers, in particular, get a pretty tough rap because if you look at things in the manosphere and, for example, like what people watch Kevin Samuels for. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels as well. I watched some of the earlier stuff when he was talking specifically to men, and he went viral when he and this young lady had a conversation, and he said some things that were kind of silent that some guys wish that they can say out loud, and that's what people kind of went to go see him for. And to be honest, when there's a bag to it, people gonna give you more and more and more of that bullshit. But that's just what money does to people. It turns them into something else. It makes them go do the things that work. It's like when you got a hit, you got drop it like it's hot, they gonna want 4 more drop it like it's hot. So that's just kind of how the establishment works. They want another one of the same thing. So he would always try to create these moments of uncomfortable conversations with Black people. I personally wasn't very impressed with it because I know that there's certain the data, the analytics that people give, the families and Black society. Some of these things are qualitative when it comes to the research. So they never give you the reason why things are the way they are. They just give you the data like this is what's really happening, and there's certain nuances that create that, environment. So that's why it doesn't impress me when I see dudes, all that, those other shows that men just find that they just love. Some guys love, they call them truth tellers, and they're truth tellers because that's how they feel inside, but they don't really have a heart to say it to these women themselves. I don't subscribe to that. I understand, like, when you get you a real woman, the things that these people desire, like, they got to be worth these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be out here looking a certain way, acting a certain way, being undisciplined, being not being able to control the food you put in your mouth, or the things you say, and the thoughts you have, or what comes out of your mouth when you speak. If she and you are on two different intellectual levels, there's no reason why you guys should be together. And I just think that those people are mad because they think they deserve that because they're a man. By none of that doing is basically just shaking the dice. Mommy, daddy procreated, created it's a boy. That's how you became. So there's other things that come to the being a man thing that I think that escapes them. Like I said, I'm wanting the person that believes in 1 + 1 is 2. Two good looking people are getting together. There's certain things, if he's ugly or she's ugly, somebody got money. You know what I mean? Like, these things it's addition. I just believe that. That's my ideology. I don't think that someone that isn't attractive should just be with someone that is very attractive because they're nice or because they held you down. Like, it has to make sense, So I tend to go off a lot, but yeah, man, like, just you women, stay strong. Keep on doing what you're doing, man, because if you just so happen to be in a single mother and the father isn't around and you got to do it all by yourself, you're doing your best, and that's all you can do given the circumstances. So thank you guys for that. Thank you guys for all the food and the dinner. Thank you guys for the foundation and for the structure that you provide. Thank you for believing in us when no one else did. Thank you for raising us and coming to our games and trying to get us around, trying to create that family structure. Yeah, people like, yeah, she been with man to man to man. Like, yeah, she trying to get that normality. You know what I mean? In my opinion. So thank you, women, for that. Happy Mother's Day. I hope your children take you out to dinner. My mother ain't really off that. My wife, this is what I got my wife. My wife loves arts and crafts, right? And she has everything. So there's nothing that I can buy her because she buys it for herself, or she'll buy it with my money and tell me that I bought it for her. So my wife likes arts and crafts. There's this lady at my job, the unit rep at my job. She actually knits things. So she knitted me this pretty beach bag that I bought. If you want to contribute, or it's Barnyard Leisure, link in the description. If you wanted to, check out some of her stuff, just check it out on in the description. It's really nice. She's a really nice lady, so just love to support her, and she makes really, really pretty things. So let's do that. I asked my mother what she wanted for Mother's Day, and you know what she said? What do you get the girl with everything? I'll take money. So I'm going to go take my mother some money and go spend some time with her today. Spend some time with my mother-in-law. And what else? So I guess that's it, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry for the wait, but again, I had to do some real things in my life and make sure that I'm upholding my deal in this whole journey of educating myself. I've been reading my books. Just stay focused, raise your kids, read your books, go to the gym, you know what I'm saying? Travel. You see, I got a new beach shirt because it's getting hot, but it's cold as hell today in New Jersey. But yeah, man.